I may have went a little overboard this time. I was bored, you know. Actually, got to build up on my retro collection, as you can see back there. I've been trying to work on the original NES collection. It's getting pretty big right now, and so I kind of built upon that. Got a couple other different kinds of games and everything, and as you know, Beer Ninja here is a physical game collector. Always have, always will be, and so I just kind of wanted to share my finds with you guys and everything, and I don't know. Maybe like, comment, subscribe, or at the very least, comment in below and tell me if there was any of these games that you actually played. I don't know. Whatever. Have fun. So crack open a beer and enjoy the show. Up first, now I'm doing a lot of filler games for the NES collection. Everyone has a dream that they want to have, like, all of the North American games for the NES collection. But I've accepted the reality that I am not going to probably obtain that. But I do expect to get pretty damn close. So a lot of the games that I get nowadays have been a lot of fillers and everything, so mostly cheap for the most part. So what I will do is I'll just kind of jump into it and everything. So the first up, I got Star Voyager. Just pretty basic game. Even when I popped it in and everything, I wasn't really that impressed with it or anything, but it was pretty cheap. It was on the cheap, so just decided to get that for the collection and everything. Thought it was pretty cool. I'm going to do a little speed round here. Volleyball. I do like volleyball games from time to time. This one wasn't my favorite, but I didn't have it for the collection, so I decided to add it in there and everything. Like I said, filler. But it was actually kind of fun to play, so I did enjoy it. Tecmo Baseball. I loved playing baseball when I was a kid and everything. I'm not really good at it when it comes to video games and everything, but I thought it was pretty good. I have Tecmo, was it football in the collection as well, and so yeah, thought that was cool. Then I got the NFL, another football game. I could never understand how to play football games. I guess I just didn't have the patience for it growing up as a kid, but it was there for a reason. So like I said, it's a filler game. Decided to get that for the collection and everything. And this one kind of averages anywhere between like $9 to $13. I don't know why, but it is kind of fun to play, and that is tennis. You guys starting to sense a theme here? Sports games? Yeah. You can find a lot of them on the NES platform pretty cheap. But this one, a little bit up there, but I'm glad I got it. It was actually the 5-screw edition there, so I thought that was kind of cool, So got that for the collection, and so, yeah. Now I have two of them that I actually kind of wanted for the collection. Really went after, and I thought I found them for a pretty good price. I don't know. You tell me if I did or not. First one is The Adventures of Tom Sawyer. Played it. I wasn't really thrilled with it for some reason. I don't think I really would have enjoyed it when I was a kid or anything, but I wanted to get it for the collection. I actually got it pretty cleaned up and everything. It wasn't in the best condition, but now it looks really good, so I'm actually glad to have it, though. I may try to pop it back in just to try it out one more time, so I don't know. We'll see. And the last game that I got for the NES here was actually a movie I watched back in the day, and it was a Disney movie. I actually enjoyed it. I don't know if it did really big or not, but it was a pretty fun movie for me, and that is The Rocketeer. Started playing it a little bit too. I think I could get into the game if I played it a little bit longer and whatnot. Mostly Disney games that I played. Not all of them been great, except for like Chip and Dale's, Rescue Rangers, and then of course DuckTales, of course. So there's been a couple other games that have been out, but I was pretty excited to get that for the collection and everything. So I kind of got my retro fix on there. And staying with the retro fix, as some of you may know in some of my previous videos, I collect for the Sega Game Gear. And I'm trying to go for the full North American release. Loose cartridge, of course. I don't really care to have it complete in box or anything. So I'm probably at the halfway mark of completing the collection and everything. One of these days, I'll probably make a video of it and just kind of show you where I'm at so far and what I have and how I organize them. So I ended up picking up 2 of them. One of them was a golf game. You know, there's a lot of sports games. You know, a lot of them are ports from Sega and everything. But this one was the PGA Golf Tour by Tengen. Tengen? You know, whatever. So the next one is the last one I picked up, and I wanted to get this because I thought it was cute. It was a Tom and Jerry, the movie. So glad I have that for the collection. I found these actually at a pretty decent price. This was more like on a like in a bucket of trying to get rid of things, dirt cheap, like $5-6, whatever the case may be. I want to say I got Tom and Jerry for like $10 or something, so not bad. And then I ended up picking up 2 Atari games because there is a project I'm working on right now where I found this canvas of somebody who took a picture of all these Atari games and ColecoVision games stacked up and everything, and my goal is to try to recreate that, and I'm about maybe 4 or 5 games away from doing it. This one I did not get on the hunt. I actually ordered this one, but this is ColecoVision's Cosmic Avenger. And yes, I am putting them in these little protective sleeves right here. These things are definitely old. Some of them are older than me, believe it or not. And the other one I got which is actually for the canvas. I had to put it in a Ziploc bag because I was trying to reheat the glue. It's called Tank Plus, and put the label on. So I'm probably going to get like a Elmer's glue stick or something like that, and just put it back on. I mean, like nobody will really notice the difference or anything, and this game isn't really that expensive. I think I got it for like $2. And yeah, so that's pretty much it on the cartridge base. Next up, the only ones I have left is about 3 of them, and I'm just going to get this one out of the way. I think I just wanted it. I don't know if it was really niche or anything like that, but I was definitely a huge Pamela Anderson fan back in the day, so I got VIP, her game VIP right here. So the case was pretty dirtied up and everything, so I just gave it a good cleaning and whatnot. It's got the original manual with the card still in there, registration card, and the disc was actually in decent shape, so I'm pretty sure it's still playable. But yeah, I wanted to get that for the collection there, because I do have a PS1 collection. As we know, PlayStation is discontinuing in 2028 their physical media and everything, but I still love collecting for the PlayStation, and I'm going to collect as much as I can before these prices go up. So up next, staying on the PS1 bandwagon there, I picked this game. I was always curious about it, and it's very similar. I always got the names wrong, but of course that's a Chrono Cross, and you know, people sometimes confuse it with Chrono Trigger, or I did at least. And I was like, this game goes for like 27, almost $30, and I got it complete in box, manual and everything, registration card and whatnot, and I got it for like 16, 17 bucks. And it's in really good condition too, the games and everything. So to me, that was a win right there. And I heard this really good things about this game, and I'm looking forward to hooking up the PlayStation 1 and it's just kind of going through it. So, and the last game that I ended up picking up was something very special to me, because I've never really played the game personally, but I did watch my friend play it. A couple of years back, I got to take a travel out to Washington State, which I recommend to anybody who's never been to Washington State. You can have a blast, especially in Seattle and everything. And I ended up going there, and one of the places I wanted to visit was a very popular place now. You know, they got a couple of shops out there, and it was called Pink Gorilla. And I took my buddy Josh, who, you know, we reconnected after so many years and not being able to talk until, like, you know, Facebook came out and whatnot. And we went out, and he actually went out and purchased the greatest hits version of this game, and he bought the manual for it. I was like, dude, you should probably like hang that up eventually. Took the game home and everything. He started playing it, and it's like he just remembered how it went. And it looked really fun. I've never seen the gameplay like that. I know that back in the day, if I had known about this game more and started playing it, I would have probably bought it for myself and played it. And without further ado, that game is called The Legend of Dragoon. Got it for $50. and it is complete in-box manual. All the discs looks in really incredible condition, but I am so glad to have this. I got the Black Label version, he got the Greatest Hits version and everything, so glad to have this in the collection. Looking forward to really playing this one. I really want to get into it. Heard a lot of people say a lot of good things about it ever since I discovered it, and so yeah, so that's basically it. So I had a lot of fun going out game hunting and everything, even though the weather's not that great out here. But a lot of these games that I got was actually from a place called McKay's, which I could spend my entire paycheck over there if I really wanted to. But that was the game hunt I did. I figured I hadn't pushed out one of these videos for a while, and I wanted to share it with you guys and maybe just kind of hear your thoughts and comments below about some of these games. Did you play them? Did you like them? Did you hate them? You know, just let me know. I usually read all the comments that I can, if there's ever any in there, for the most part with my videos. But I look forward to it, and you know, thanks again for watching this video. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Also subscribe to the Beers of War channel. We got a lot more content coming out, especially on the Loading Screen Lounge. Other than that, guys, that's all I got for the day. Bear Ninja out.